to Rosie O'Donnell. Her limited series, I Know This Much Is True, is going to be on HBO. She's also going to El Paso on July 12th to participate in the candlelight virtual Lights for Liberty about the border kids in concentration camps. Captain Sandy Yawn is here from Below Deck Men.
Yeah.
My friends from the Cubbyhole Bar on West 4th and West 12th Street are here. Gita, Danny, and Jose. Come on in. If you go around midnight, you just might run into me. Let's go to Betsy from Arizona. Hey, Betsy, what's your question?
Hey, Andy, my question's for Rosie. I was just wondering if the rumors were true that you were interested in being on The Talk after Julie Chen left, and do you ever think you'll do another panel talk show?
No, they didn't ask me to be on The Talk. I know there was the rumor that they did, but I just went when Julie Chen was having people fill in. I was one of the many people, and you know, I live in New York. It would be very hard for me to move with my family out to California, so that was never a real thing.
Knowing that The Talk truly, purposefully stays away from politics, if you were hosting that show, do you think, to me, it would be a catch-22 for you? Because on the one hand, it would be great because you could talk about things that were happy and upbeat, but I feel like for you being on live TV, you would be like, there's a fire over there, and we're not talking about it.
Exactly.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, I did change the way The View sort of, the subject matter of The View when I first went on there and said, why are we not talking about all of these things that's going on in the world? And so it became a little bit more political. I think The Talk is just happy, and that's what they want it to be, and light and airy, and you know, I can get into the deep, dark dungeons of what's going on and what we have to do as Americans.
By the way, so is Warren your choice?
Warren's my choice.
She's your, wow, you already
We need
picked.
a leader. We need
You
a
already
leader, and
picked.
she's been leading. Every time she opens her mouth, she gets more respect because she has plans for everything. She knows what she's doing, and I think she knows how to handle that baby in the White House.
There you go. Let's go to Jennifer from New Jersey. Hey, Jennifer, what's your question?
Hey, Andy, I can't believe I'm really talking to you. I'm having the biggest fangirl moment right now.
Aw, thanks.
Oh, sweet.
I love all three of you, but Andy, I just seriously so in love.
Thank
so
you.
my question is for Captain Sandy. What was your reaction to what happened on Below Deck with Ashton almost drowning? And what would you have done in Captain Lee's shoes?
Yeah.
That's so hard to say. My reaction was I knew exactly how Captain Lee felt. He probably wanted to drop to his knees, just the thought of killing someone. It wasn't his fault. I think training, and when you are, you have a new crew that you don't really get to train, it makes it harder. Our jobs are very difficult. Captain Lee would have ended up in prison no matter what if it wasn't his fault. And that's the difference between, because we hold a federal license, and no matter what, you just see these captains go to prison, aviation, maritime.
Wow.
So Captain Lee, I'm sure, in fact, I talked to him, and you know, I know what that feels like. Once I started, I had to stop off the coast of Italy. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I caught a line around the prop. I sent my crew in. We're bouncing all over the place. I went to start the main engines, and the engineer put his hands over my engines, over my hand, and he goes, Rob, and Rob was underneath the props.
Oh, God.
And I just remember I felt like buckling to my knees because there's so much going on.
Yes.
There's, you know, we're rocking and rolling. He's under, you know, on charter. It's scary.
Right. All right, let's go to Kerry from California.
Hey, Andy, my question is for Rosie. Rosie, what is your friendship like with Roseanne Barr after all of her controversy? And what do you think of her going on a comedy tour with Andrew Dice Clay?
I hadn't heard she was going with Andrew
she
Dice
announced
Clay.
it yesterday.
That's
the day
interesting.
Before,
You know, I love and respect her, and she was very honest about her struggles with mental illness for her entire career. She talked about having dissociative identity disorder, and that is not an easy thing to cure or fix. And I have tremendous respect for her. I've always looked up to her. I love her. I care about her as a friend and as a woman, as an entertainer. And I don't support a lot of the things that she says. And that doesn't mean that I don't have compassion for her and hold her in love and light in my heart and wish that she can be her best self at every moment, as I'm sure she wishes for me. And that's how it is. It's hard for some people to grasp that, but that's how it is. That's how love works, like that, you know.
All right, let's go to Cheryl from Atlanta. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Captain Sandy.
Hi.
Andy, I just want to say happy 10th anniversary. I love you.
Thank you.
My question is for Captain Sandy. Do you think it was fair to put so much pressure on Anastasia to cook for an entire charter, considering she's a third stew?
Well, yes, because we're a team, and a team has each other's back. So that's how I run a boat. If I had to go in and fry some eggs, I would do that because that's what a team does. You're on the middle of a boat. You're on a boat in the middle of the ocean or wherever we are, and I don't have a lot of choices. It isn't like I can send the tender to go grab a chef.
What would
So,
you
yeah.
say to people who say they were surprised that you gave her chances, so many chances?
I like, first of all, the middle of the season, it's hard to find, all the good chefs are taken.
Right.
When I heard she actually was a chef on
Yeah.
other boats, smaller boats, it's like, hey, you cook for 4 or you cook for 12, what's the difference?
Yeah.
If you can cook, then
Right. Kayla F. texted, Rosie, what's your relationship like with Oprah now after working for her on OWN?
It's great, actually. We never really had a big thing. She tried her best and I tried my best, and, the show was what it was. And I think she's like a meteor talent, a once a generation kind of light in the world, and she's incomparable.
When you were doing the Rosie show and you were up against Oprah, were you two very competitive?
No.
No.
I mean, I didn't feel that way at all because it was Oprah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's Oprah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody, Oprah wins.
Yeah, yeah.
If there's a contest,
Yeah.
I say Oprah wins.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Oprah's a lot of good things.
Yeah. I want to thank Rosie and Captain Sandy and the guys from WWHL. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.